defense. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Now it's Roethlisberger. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Now Roethlisberger. Johnson's got it complete. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. To throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger got an open man. It's Washington. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Black 20.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Watch twist.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Undercrush. Check your hot read. Check 99.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Mixon with a first down carry. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On 2nd down, Mixon, and very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. On third down, Mixon. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. And he's going to be taken down here. Back across midfield, 3 yards away from midfield at the 47. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time.
66. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
On first down, Connor. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
Alert, alert.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He finds his man Johnson. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Ready? Black 20. Black 59. You better be afraid of me.
On third down, Roethlisberger gets this to his running back. That's Jalen Samuels. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And the ball is knocked out, and the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
The tackle there by Mark Barron. On second down now, Mixon. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Got an open man, that's C.J. Uzomah. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. And Dalton to throw. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. And it'll be intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. After the sack, it's second and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And it's hauled in by Nick Vanette. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. He's going to launch it for Washington. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
27-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Dalton, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another and he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now it's Roethlisberger. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
But it's brought in by Washington. And down inside the 15 he goes. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. Now Roethlisberger on first down. Forced out to his left. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Vance McDonald there to make the grab. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes it 2nd and 9. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 22-yard line. Here's Dalton. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
55. Hey, echo.
Dalton now to pass. And it's intercepted at the goal line. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Roethlisberger, complete. It's Johnson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards. Roethlisberger now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Back now in Cincinnati. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Here's Roethlisberger, and he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Roethlisberger, and that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Roethlisberger will throw. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now it's Roethlisberger. He gets this one to Johnson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh 1st. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Complete to Washington. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a 1st down. From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on 1st down. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, You would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. They go play action here on first down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. Dalton, first and 10. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Steven Nelson. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, Roethlisberger going to throw. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Again, it's Roethlisberger. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Set! Block 80! 59. Show that bench release and go. I got you. 59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check. Hey, dude. I got you. Black.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And he's got it. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Extra point put through by Boswell.